year, new me. New year, new me. Guess what, guys? The new year is literally right around the corner. And why are you gonna wait till January 1st to make any progress? It's Nia TV and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'm gonna teach you all the tips and tricks to be in a better place before the new year starts. Okay, the first thing I wanna talk about is probably one of the most important things, your mindset. Getting yourself to a positive mental space is a really important part of reaching your goals. Like, you don't want to feel hopeless going into the new year, and especially when you're trying to do stuff to better yourself, like your mindset is really important. So here's some things you can do to get in a better mental space. First thing I want to say is clean your room. You know what they say about having a clean room? A clear room means a clear mind. And honestly, just kind of having your space not only organized for your own mental sanity, but also going into the new year is just really good. And in your room, I feel like you want to be at like mental peace because this is supposed to be like your spot, if you know what I mean. So keeping that clear is going to be the best for you. Next is working out. Yes, working out is good physically, but nobody ever talks about how good it is for your minds. Like, a lot of people just go to the gym to clear their mind. And for me, honestly, doing a workout when I was in a bad mood just makes me feel so much better. And it makes me feel like I can accomplish way more things than I could have before. Working out is really good for your mentality. Next thing is getting out of the house. Whether that's going on a walk, or going to run errands, or going to treat yourself to a little sweet treat, or like going shopping, anything to just get yourself out of the house is really good to clear your mind, because sometimes a change in environment can really help you like focus in on what you want to do. Also, another really important thing for mindset, stop feeding into negativity. I feel like right now in this day and age, we're just so exposed to the world and just everything that's happening with like social media, and like you can't avoid it. And honestly, the worst thing that you can do is like scroll on TikTok or scroll on Instagram before you go to bed and then just be exposed to just so much. And even if it's like positive content and stuff, sometimes it can make you feel jealous of other people, or maybe the content is something you shouldn't be watching. Like, it just honestly gets to a point where you need to take a break from social media and screens. And even if you don't get off social media, really go through your phone and just like do a detox. See what needs to be there versus what doesn't. On that same note, music is also a really big part. So my dad says this to me and my sister literally all the time, but what you're listening to can have such a big impact on your mentality. Like, for example, if you're listening to sad music all the time, what do you think you're gonna be? Sad. Even though sad music can sometimes feel good when you're in a bad mood and you know it like helps you like cry, it's really bad for you to just like stay in that space for long periods of time. Guys, I want to say that I am so guilty of this one. But back to the point, like, music just really brings your mood down. And if you want to get to a better space, yes, crying is good, but like you have to move on from that at some point. You can't keep listening to sad music or else you're going to be a sad person. So listen to something that's upbeat, or something that's just not gonna like kill the vibe, you know what I mean? You wanna hear something that's gonna put you in a good mood, make you feel motivated to be the best person that you can be. Also, another really important thing for mindset is get rid of the negative self-talk. Get rid of words like I can't, or I'm so dumb, or anything bad about yourself for this new year. Because if you really want to achieve your goals, you have to be confident in yourself, and you have to just like get rid of like all the excuses that you're making for yourself and all the negativity in your language. If you want to better yourself, it truly starts from within. Like I was saying before, if you're already exposed to it online, why would you bring that to like your own personal time? Why would you want to be negative like to yourself? Next thing for the new year is to stop procrastinating. This is also a very important thing, and that's why I had to have it like in the beginning of the video. Procrastination is literally just making excuses just so that you don't have to do something until later. If you truly want to make your life better, then you would start now. Saying stuff like new year, new me is just an excuse to wait and stay in your bad habits for longer. And guys, this is gonna sound kind of dark, but tomorrow is never promised. So the best thing you can do is to get into your good practices now. Like, for example, if one of your goals for the new year is to start eating better, why don't you Like, make a little grocery list of all the good and healthy foods that you want to eat for the new year. Go to the grocery store and make that for your next meal. When I think about achieving my goals, I think about investing. So for example, the earlier you start investing, the more money you'll make over time. So if you invest in yourself early, you'll see better results later on. You have to put time and energy into your goals if you want to get it done. And putting it off till the new year will only make it harder. So what can you do today to improve your life? Next thing I want to talk about is making your goals and imagining what you want the new year to look like. When you make a plan for something, it's easier to visualize what you want to do. So whenever I'm trying to look for inspiration, I always use Pinterest. So I scroll on my feed or search for what specifically I want to do, and then I just make a board. I also know a lot of people who use Pinterest to make vision boards. So they search on Pinterest for what they want to do, and then they take those images and upload them to Canva. And they take that board and put it somewhere where they'll see it every day. Like for example, your computer or phone lock screen, or like in your bedroom or something, or if you have an office, you put it there. They do this to hold themselves accountable for their goals, so their goals can feel a little more attainable. Another way of visualizing your goals is journaling. Writing something down on paper can help you organize your thoughts and also, like the vision board, make them feel more attainable. Also in your journal, you can make like daily, weekly, or monthly checklists so that it's easier for you to organize your goals, and so that like when you check it off, you feel like you've actually accomplished something. Okay, another big thing I want to talk about for the new year is giving yourself grace and not giving up. So a lot of the time in like mid-January, people will like backslide on their goals or just forget to do them, and then they're like, oh, I didn't do that, let me not ever do it again, and they just give up. Also because they couldn't help themselves or life got in the way. You know, mistakes are inevitable because humans weren't meant to be perfect. But just because you make a mistake doesn't mean it's time to give up. If you truly care about your goals, then you'll try to be better in the future. If you want to do something, don't let one little thing stop you, because once again, that's another form of excuses. To end this video, I wanted to share some of my goals for 2025 to kind of inspire you guys, also so you can hold me accountable, and yeah. Okay, I want to get at least 300 subscribers on YouTube. Guys, I feel like that may be aiming a little low, but sometimes it's okay to aim low so that when you go past that, it's even better, you know? Because like in my mind, I really want like 500 this year, but I'm gonna aim for at least 300. I also want to be more consistent with posting. Okay, recently I've been pretty good with this, and especially because posting also for me also counts as like posting shorts and posting on TikTok, so that like I'm not completely gone. But like longer form videos, they're a lot to edit for me, but you know what? I'm not gonna let that stop me. I'm gonna get it done. I also want to start posting on my Instagram. You guys should go follow her. But I don't even post on my own personal Instagram. It's like scary for me. And just because like, once again, I make excuses on why not to, and I need to get out of that mindset. I need to listen to my own advice and just get over it and just post, because honestly, that helped me so much this year when I started posting on TikTok, and also just being more consistent on YouTube in general. Like, just let it go, just do it. Okay, now some non-related YouTube ones are learn how to drive. Guys, I'm actually supposed to be going to the DMV on like Tuesday, and I didn't really study. So we're gonna figure out how that happens. Next, I want good grades. This has just always been a goal for me, but like, it's not that bad. I know that I can do that. And the last thing is to prioritize my health. Whether that's mental or physical, it's just honestly really important for me to not only know my limits, but also just like take care of myself in general, which I would say I've been doing a pretty good job of, but like this is still a really big goal. Okay guys, if you made it to the end of this video, comment your goals for 2025. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next year. Bye!